Good morning. It is pouring down rain and it's cozy. We're in the barn. You can hear copyright snorting every now and then and stomping. But it's the perfect weather to tell you about my new perfume. I've had a sample of it and just hoarded it. I went on either Surrender to Chance or Perfumed Court. There's a few places like that you can buy decants or little samples. And this one, I've already lost the box. I put the box in a safe place. You know how that goes. I belong to a Facebook group that is just about fragrances, and that's where I'm learning a lot about fragrances besides fragrantica.com. But anyway, this fragrance I've been chasing because it's like so expensive. It's a niche perfume, and I've made a soap about it, and nobody really knows about it. In fact, I gave one to Chris, and she never really got into it until I started talking about this perfume, and then she goes, okay. And then it's by Serge Lutens. It's a French group. The perfumer that makes most of the Serge Lutens scents now is Jasper Sheldrake, who worked for Chanel before that and has made like almost 70 fragrances. Anyway, I want to talk about this one and tell you the name so you don't keep being in suspense. It's Serge Lutens Chergui. Chergui is a hot winds that comes over into Morocco. I guess it comes like once a year, and it comes across the desert, and it smells like burnt wood and hot sand and herbally things. So this has like the dark amber liquid. Oh my gosh. It comes in a very nice box. It's a heavy cardboard, kind of textured, with this same kind of label right on the front. Can't find it. I'm saving it, but it's in a safe place. The sprayer is not on it. It has this little cap, this little domed, stick it on, little domed cap on, which is really cute. And then you put your sprayer on, and there you are. So if you wanted to do the dip kind, you could, or if you want to spray. Now this lasts, I mean, it's reputed to be lasting for like 12 hours, and I put it on yesterday. One spritz, I smelled it all day until my shower, so I don't know how many hours that was, but let's put a little bit on. That's a lot. And I just rub it in. I saw a demonstration, you know, because they say don't rub the perfumes. You don't hurt molecules. Oh my gosh. This, you do get vanilla, and at first I get the tobacco. Oh my Lord. And on a cold day, oh, I'm so glad I spritzed myself. The notes in it, I wrote down, it's an Oriental spicy in Fragrantica's description. A really good YouTube description on it is this really handsome guy with a British accent, so he's probably in England, is Jasper Buckingham, and so it's a January 17th, 2013 video, and I'll put the link below. He does a marvelous job of explaining its background and so it's a unisex scent. Men and women enjoy it. Oh God, I'm in heaven right now. It's sweet, honey, tobacco, and balsamic. Now, balsamic, I don't know whether they mean by the vinegar. No. Well, true traditional balsamic vinegar is a sweet. You put it like on ice cream or strawberries, and it's amazing. You don't even eat it with a metal spoon. You use a plastic or a pearl spoon to taste it, eat it. Let me set this down because this is so precious. Oh my God. Oh, well, I'll tell you about that part at the end. So back to my notes, because I'm jumping all around. Oh, and amber also. And I do get a lot of amber. It's a dark, warm, it's easier to explain color in scent to me. Senses are hard to, you know, how do you describe red, right? What's the color red? But anyway, it was developed in 2005 by Jasper Sheldrake. And so let's talk about Jasper Sheldrake for a minute. He wanted to be an architect. But when he went to, what was it? He was born in India, so I think that's where he got a lot of these Oriental dark. I don't know how old he was when he moved away, but he was raised in England. So anyway, he went to architect school, but he went to Grasse, France to learn better French. But he got involved with the fragrances there and discovered he had a nose. So he went back, he changed professions, thank heavens. And then he worked at Chanel for a while, because noses are very few and far between. So when somebody discovers someone with a nose, they go far. He also developed for Shiseido, Space UK, can't read my writing, oh, Serge Lutens, Rocha, and also Avon, which is interesting. One of the ones that I'm chasing down too is Chanel's Les Exclusive Coromandel. Guess what? Christopher Sheldrake made it too. This perfume court, and you can buy decants, which are, people will buy bottles of this expensive stuff like Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanilla, well, Tobacco Vanilla. Anyway, they will decant it into smaller bottles or little testers, and you could buy that for a much more affordable price, and so you just kind of hoard it and use it when you want it. So, like I said, he made about 69 other scents. I tried to count, and I just counted real fast, so it's, darn near 70 at least that they had listed. Born in India, raised in England, Grasse, to improve his French. Okay, so let's talk about the scent. Well, tobacco is coming out more now. I got the vanilla at first, but now the tobacco leaf is coming out. It's not a ashy tobacco. It's more of a rich, like you picture those dried leaves. They're a little almost sticky, but they're, they're moist and just rich, fragrant, herbally tobacco. I'm picturing those big fat leaves that, like they're rolling the cigars. Honey. They said there's a lot of honey. Well, now that I say the word and really think about it, I get the sweetness of the honey. Jasper was saying that he got a lot of molasses, kind of sweet. Incense. Yeah, that's the next thing I get is incense, and it's a nice incense. It's not a, like a choke. You go into a smoke-filled room. It's where you just get, there's a little bit of that smoky scent. That's probably the smoke coming across the desert that people have been burning fires. It says iris. I'm not real sure what iris smells like. I have iris. I've smelled them. They're sweet. So I don't know. Sandalwood. There is a woody note in here, and sometimes sandalwood is too strong for me, and I don't like it, but this is perfect. Amber, get that, that's more of that warm richness. Musk, I love musk. It's softer than the wood ones, and so I like musk. It kind of warms and softens the edges of things for me. And rose, there's supposed to be a little bit of rose, and that's probably adds just a little lightness to it, so it doesn't get so dark, you're in an opium den. And hay, and that's why I filmed in here. You probably can't see it, but I'm in the hay room in the bar. And I don't get the hay yet. I think it comes out later. Jasper sprayed his arm before he started filming, and then he sprayed during the filming, and I didn't do that. But he could smell a great difference, which you usually can, but he could smell a great difference the way the perfume developed on him. Oh, Lordy, this stuff is wonderful. So, as I was saying, I went to fragrancenet.com, fragrancenet.com, and because I was advised, it's a steal there, and I was like, well, is that the real juice? And they said, yeah. So I went online, and they had a coupon. So for this real expensive stuff, I got this. How many ounces? I think it's 1.7 or something. Yeah, fluid ounces. And this is, I think it's the Perfume. I don't think it's a Toilon. Something that lasts 12 hours. I would think that's a Perfume. But anyway, I got it for like $63. So with shipping, it was under $70. Folks, that's a really good deal. Especially for a niche perfume. Holy cats. I am so happy I got it. But they also ask you if you want samples. You don't get any choice of samples. But I said yes, of course. And so I got 2 samples of things I'd never heard of. And one is called Simply Belle. And you open up, and I get $20 off if I order it. I haven't smelled it yet. And I also got Exceptional, because you are, and a $20 coupon off for that. So if I like that, I get 20. If I like them, I get 40 bucks off, I guess. But usually you can only use one code. So anyway, that was very generous of them. It's always fun to get samples, because then you try things that you never would have. I've never heard of those. So now I've ordered I like it so much, and I just have a little sample, and which was how I went with this, of the Coromandel, the Chanel Les Exclusive Coromandel. So I ordered 30 milliliters, which is an ounce, and I'm so excited. I won't be in a pretty bottle, but it'll be in a little sprayer, and I don't keep them in my purse because I lose things and forget them, and I'm not gone that long that I need to spray, you know, when I go into the grocery store or the library. And this juice, you won't need to. I understand its sillage is pretty good, besides its longevity. I don't know if I'd go in an elevator right after I sprayed, but just do one spray, otherwise you're gonna like... Anyway, that Fragrance Net. They're just online, they're easy. I don't know if I get any more coupons, because that was my first order, and lots of places give you, you know, your first order, you get a great deal. And I forgot to check Ebates. I did that too with my Sephora friends and family. I forgot to check Ebates first, so you get a better deal that way. I'll bet Fragrance Net might be on Ebates, and then you'd save even more. So for now, that's my review of my new winter fragrance I love. I mean, you know me, in the summer I love citrus and all that light stuff, but oh, in the winter, let's get cozy, let's have the fire, let it rain. You hear that? Let it blow. Let's get our cup of hot chocolate or our chai tea and our cats and our good books and the fire crackling, and just be cozy and have a wonderful winter. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.